Hello fellas, I'm back. Took a bit of a break from commentary, as you probably already noticed at this point. Currently, at the time of recording this though, however, it is a Friday night. I'm just in a decent mood, considering I'm still in work in the morning. Don't ask. Team is Lazarus, Carla, Abe and Parnell. Kicks one off its fusion plant, so we're going to do normal for this. There it is. I'm just going to briefly mention on why I stopped doing commentary, over the past couple of days. There's a mixture of two things. Obviously, based on how many hours I was working on all that, I just basically spent the past 7 days being just perpetually pissed off and not wanting to exist in the world. So doing commentary for the game was something that was going to be very fucking stupid to try and do. And the second one is the reason that I have spoke about in the past, and I did mention it in a couple of comments in the stuff with the non-commentary when people asked me where I'd gone. With Evolve, due to the nature of what the game is like these days against bots and all that kind of thing, the commentary is more or less the same thing over and over, and it does get pretty damn tiresome. Dust Particles, by the way, 2015 game. So yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, with me being in a better mood tonight, I thought I'd start the commentary, because this video will be going out on Sunday. That's 2 days time from now. But most of the problematic shifts that I've been doing recently are now over at the time of recording this. So things are looking up once again. Happiness is slowly returning, and with it I will be returning to commentary. That's the long and short of it. So yeah. We are back on Evolve commentary again. What I will say though is I did notice myself actually enjoying the game more when I wasn't doing commentary. I've spoken about this in the past as well. It's similar to Dead by Daylight when I mentioned it for that game as well. Having to, think about things to say when things aren't really happening on screen and all that kind of thing is quite fucking tiresome, to say the least. I'm always somebody who's been, honest with my portion of the content that is made on this platform, So, it is what it is, but, we took a couple of days break, we're now refreshed. A hellish fucking work week is slowly coming to an end, or very nearly coming to an end now. I shall be able to retreat back into my cave. And yeah, things will hopefully be better again. Give me that, because I do want poison hits. And I don't want the hunters to get it as well, so we'll grab that and we'll go and grab the Evolve as well. We'll just do it around here. It should do. Probably should have done lava bomb and fish there, but it's fine. Stage 2, we're going to... Wow, okay, we're going to trade poison hits then, because we're going to kill this. Because again, I do not want the hunters to get the damage buff. I'm going to preemptively do that, just to give ourselves some privacy, just in case any stray bullets head our way. It doesn't look like they're in the immediate vicinity at the moment. Ooh. See you. Bag me a space cowboy. We've walked right into that one. We do have the shield drone here, we do get him though. Ideally I do need to get rid of that, however. Before this turns into a bad idea. You have Carla who's going to be creeping damaging. I forgot the blue man exists. Now we know where he is. I will collect my tax, Mr. Necroman. There you go. A wee bit of vehicular homicide at the end. Go and grab these bodies that are down here. Eat these, get the armor back. don't want to fight in this little ravine. It's not the most ideal place to fight. They can jump up and down quite frequently. We should be alright, thinking about it armor-wise. It's alright, I'm a boulder. They can't see me. Fuck, I don't have the range for that. Placed it halfway up because I had a feeling he was going to go up there. I do know where he is now though, that's quite shit play from this Lazarus bot. You really need to hide as this monster, this hunter. There we go, you got him. He's very high risk, well, yeah, he is high reward because he can revive teammates from the dead, but he can also revive down teammates without giving them strikes. Get the fuck back down here, thank you. Stick him in the middle of that. I'm gonna carry this man all the way over here. Good shit! Fucking hell. Get ourselves away. Be reviving in the background, so a lot of them downs, just because obviously Laz does exist, aren't going to mean anything. I can't remember if I got him to 2 strikes though. I think I did. That's move speed. Is it? No, it's not move speed. Okay. As I say, this doesn't really matter. You'll see Trapper revived in a moment. Just realised, why the fuck am I actually doing this? I'll go for one warrior. Depending on if they've gone for the revives, otherwise we'll just go to stage 3. What the fuck is going on, fellas? Okay, that was a healing burst. Are you still down? You're still down? Okay, he just didn't revive you. Okay, that's fine. We'll go grab stage 3. We do have the damage buff at the moment though as well, so yeah, it's fine. We'll go stage 3 because I always show off all stages of the monsters in the videos, and we definitely want to show off stage 3 wall because it's hilarious. This game doesn't hold back, by the way, if it's one of your first videos, in giving the player set piece characters, you know. This motherfucker's gonna start charging. Yeah. Get off my dinner. Thank you. No. Become part of it. Right, everybody's going to respawn now anyway, so we'll be going back into a full team again. Was that somebody then? No, I thought I saw the heal burst. It's just things like this as well. What other fucking game allows you to literally turn into a fucking boulder, by the way? You know, as a traversal. This thing is also weaponized because you can roll yourself into people. It's fucking beautiful. The renewed energy is returned as well, so I'm going to be going on me a bit more impassioned rants because I took a break from commentary. The fuck is going on up there? Okay. I'm just going to say, because I saw the shield drone initially, and then fucking treetop house parties, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That doesn't get him, I think he's still shielded. There's a stage 3 wall, by the way. Literally changes the fucking map, you know. Yeah. Won't have anything like that in the current day of ASIMs, ladies and gentlemen, because my god, if the modern ASIM gamer saw anything as game-changing as that on the 14, fucking hell. It shouldn't be able to do that. It should only have one singular fucking wall. You should only, you know, it should be the same size as Glacial Behemoth's obelisk and not do any damage. Using my brain in video games is not something I want to do. Fucking idiotic. If you don't know what that's in reference to, just play, literally, right, if you're completely new to this genre, right, buy Dead by Daylight and play one round as killer, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This game does not make you dumbed down for the express purpose of allowing stupid fucking people to beat you in a video game. People that don't, you know, can't accept their own mistakes and things like that. Because that's basically what the asim genre is at the moment, these days. There's all this. We are well beyond the era of demonstrating skill in video games, ladies and gentlemen. And just to add one final DVD point to that, because it makes me wince in pain. I don't know where they are at the moment, so I'm just going to top my armour up somewhere, just while I go on this little bit as well. Whenever I watch any other DVD content creators, I physically feel sick and wince in pain whenever any of them, you know, say that whatever goes on in Dead by Daylight is skill in gaming, because they're basically saying that holding W is skill, and quite honestly it's fucking tragic to me, but you know, that's just the way the gaming world's shifted these days. You spawned there, yeah, I was gonna say, he's fucking reviving everybody, isn't he? Try and catch the other two in there. We didn't actually get that. We'll wall this. Got fire on him now so I can see him. Again, any other asim, fucking hell. Invisibility cloaks would give you, you know, it'd give you a shower whenever you used it, so it'd immediately distinguish the fire, you know. I'm ranting too much here. I'm going to keep going back and forth feeding. You can tell I've not done commentary for a while. It's just things that have been in my mind, you know. At least they actually did fix Vecna though. That's the main takeaway here. I did do a patch notes review for Dead by Daylight recently. I am going to get rid of that so they can't TP away. Spit a loogie down there. Don't actually have the range there, do I? Throw that at them. Trying to separate. Yeah, we did actually think it down. Trying to thread one through. Yep, that's going to be massive damage. That's literally everybody, mate. That's why you don't corner yourself. Again, fucking hell. If that happened in the modern day of asymmetricals, ladies and gentlemen, the game would be shut fucking down for 3 months while they redevelop it from the ground up so those 4 people could get out of that corner, you know? That kind of thing. It is what it is. I should have bought it now. It's just, it's based on genuine observations, mate. It's like when I say what I'm saying now with the patch notes, because there's content creators who are just, for some reason, everybody who plays Dead by Daylight is so fucking slow to see what's happening. Because I said that there's just to put it into context about this little rant at the end, I just want to, because I always like to provide, you know, the reason for my rant here. Well, it's not the entire reason for the rant, but this is what I'm talking about when I say this in terms of people being slow to realise things. There is currently a perk, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just explain the whole situation here, because this is something I've took away from the previous video. It's been a long time since I've done commentary. It's been a couple of days, you know. I just have to say these things. So, if you're here for this, you know, one of these rants again. There is a perk that is being added to Dead by Daylight on June the 3rd. Okay, that's a couple of days from now. And to give you the context, right, so if you don't know what how Dead by Daylight works, okay, there's a way you can play Dead by Daylight called Survive with Friends, which By Dead by Daylight's core design, it completely fucking annihilates the game and makes it a piss easy experience for survivors by virtue of always knowing where the killer is, because obviously you've got 4 people in a Discord server, you know, communicating via voice to tell people, you know, tell the teammates where the killer is, what they're doing, all that kind of thing. It amplifies coordination and things like that, and that's something the game isn't actually fucking built around. You know, they've still got it mapped so that cooperation is heavily rewarded for survivors. So obviously, when you get into this Swift environment, it just makes the game a fucking shit show. There's no real way you beat a Swift that's coordinated as killer, unless you're playing one of the very top, you know, fucking really strong killers. So there is presently, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to say this now, I'm going to say it on camera, because it's going to happen, because I've seen this shit happen over and over and fucking over, and every time I say these things, I get people that come to me comments on the DVD videos that I make and like, oh, shut the fuck up, you're just a killer player, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. These people that are just fucking drooling from the corners of their mouths when they're saying this shit. There is a perk called Still Sight, okay? Now what this perk does is you stand still for 3 seconds, right? You stand stationary, you take your fucking hands off the keyboard and just sit back in your chair. Let me give it a little bit of a creak, yeah? You hear that? You lean right back, like that. You might be able to tell by the distance of my voice, right? And you will literally be spoon-fed auras of where the killer is. The killer will be printed onto your screen, wall hacks, we are talking here, within a 24 fucking meter radius. So what this basically means is when you get these Survival Friends groups, now they won't even have to even fucking think at a minimal level, because they will get somebody. You'll basically have a team of 4 that will go into the game. One person will get allocated to be the spotter, which is the person that stands near where the person is being chased. So they get, you know, wall hacks and all that kind of thing, and they can relay this information to the person who is being chased. So this person that is being chased doesn't have to run this perk. They don't have to do anything to do with this perk. You only need one person on the team in a coordinated Swift to run this perk, and everybody fucking gets the benefit, right? So this can also be expended as well. I should actually put on the end of this by a perk called Open-Handed, which doubles all aura reading ranges to 40 meters, which is basically half to full map wide aura reading on the killer. And I do believe this also works while you're actually on generators at the same time, because you're stationary. Don't know if it is, I'm not going to 100% go into that, but if it is, that's even more idiotic. But there are only just now, going back to what I said right at the start of this little rant here, there are content creators only now, after 2 weeks, you know, since the PTB, and seeing what it was like in the PTB, people who played it far fucking more than I did, because I gave up after the 3rd game with the new killer, because he was absolutely dog shit, which is why I said that, you know, them fixing it was a good idea. I saw this shit then and there. As soon as I saw that perk, I knew it was going to be used for this shit, right? But now there's all these top content creators are looking at this perk right now as they've done the PTB fixes, and they're only just now seeing, oh, hang on a minute, this could be used in Swift, you know, it might actually be problematic, this, you know, oh shit, fucking hell, I don't think this should be put in the game, fucking hell. You know, you see what I'm saying, right, when I say that the IQ is just dropping. It's fucking unreal, mate. I mean, because I sit here and I sound like this and I sound dead narcissistic and all this kind of thing, but I don't consider myself to be above average in intelligence. I really don't. But from what I'm seeing, based on the people who play that game, mate, I'm being sort of gaslit into thinking that I actually am. I might actually be above average intelligence these days, you know, for people who play video games. Because I don't know how people don't see it. I genuinely don't know. It's literally printed onto your fucking screen in front of you. Just use your brain. Imagine it. Imagine what it does. You're basically giving wall hacks to people who stand still for 3 seconds. How the fuck do you think this is going to be used? By Swift. You know? it's bizarre. It's honestly bizarre. But obviously, I'm a very tiny content creator, so obviously I'm not going to be. Nobody's going to know that I knew it this early on. You know, that kind of thing. Like, it's so fucking weird. It really is. Like, it's so weird for people to just not catch on to this shit these days, because they're all these content creators are the same age as me, or slightly older than me. You know, the prime of the life, content. What's it called? Competent. You know, that kind of thing. The brain is functioning. You know. It's weird. But anyway, it's an off-topic rant. It kind of snowballed in that one, which is ironic because we were playing as a ball in this one. So yeah, there you go. Welcome back to commentary. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.